All right, good evening. You're welcome to tutorials with from attending the school board. Before you came, we were discussing some things concerning where to start and where to not start. And we concluded that we'll start from logarithm. I hope none of you has issues with indices. Indices is simple, right? Did you do exponential equations? Exponential equations. The same way we have logarithmic equations that offshoot of logarithm. The same way you have exponential equation offshoot of indices, law of indices. That will lead to equations. He didn't touch that area. Okay. Maybe because of this, if I see a question like that, I may just, in case he decides to go there, because he may believe that you know what is it called, indices, therefore you should be able to. But we started from logarithm. So I ask a question, and the question is what is logarithm? Who can define it? Those that came. What is logarithm? Who can define it here? Oh yeah, Emerada, you did as if you wanted to say something. Okay. I said that logarithm of a number to a particular base is the power to which you will raise the base to be equal to what? The number. Let's assume you have. Let's assume the number in question. Let's assume we can designate numbers. Let's assume we want to use A as a number, then B as the base, then X as the result. So you can see the logarithm of a number A to base X to base B is equal to what? X. So X is logarithm of A to base B, right? Yes. Good. So this X now, if you want to define logarithm of A to base B, you said the logarithm of A base A to base B is the power X. Look up. Logarithm of a number A to base B is the power X, to which the base B can be raised to be equal to what? The number what? A. Look at it. So if you now, this is the logarithmic form actually. If you move this now to index form, you have that A is equal to what? B raised to power what? X. Am I communicating? If you watch now, if you raise this base to power X, it will become equal to what? A. So so if you now find logarithm of A to base B is the power X to which the base B must be raised or is raised to be equal to the what? That number. That is the basic definition of what? If you understand this definition, you don't have issue with logarithmic form of numbers and the index form of what? Numbers. Now, this is just as we say, you're not expected to start defining what is logarithm calculation, but there are lecturers like that. They want to know whether you truly understand, have a basic understanding of the concept. It may just be what is logarithm. Then you start seeing calculation. I've seen things like that. So they're nothing like nobody will ask you. It's a matter of knowing what it is. And in this definition, if you watch now, if you follow logarithm properly, it's that this definition exposes a lot of things about what? Logarithm. When we are when I was going for this, I think I was in SS1. We are just told in Igbo language, that's what we are told. Now, bunye nke That's what we used to hear. But we didn't know actually what we mean by nke bụ nke. Am I complicated? That this we just put this one up, simple. And that's what we are doing that time until I personally came to sit down to study the topic. I now understood what it means by nke bụ nke. It came from the word definition. Okay, without wasting time, of course, you in your course materials, you saw other things concerning what is it called? Concerning the laws, the rules of logarithm, right? We have the addition rule, multiplication rule, right? Product rule, the quotient rule, or division. Those ones are simple, right? If you want to do log of, okay, this is not a theory class. Let me look for an example. An example that will throw more light on what I'm trying to say. Okay, now look at this one. Of course, you know that logarithm of 1 to any base is what? 0, right? Yes. Good. Logarithm of 1 to any, irrespective of the base is what? 0. So I wouldn't want to. I think I don't think I should be repeating those rules again. Let me look for questions. Questions you, or is there anyone you have that you solve that you don't? If you have any, please bring it on. You solve, you do not understand based on. So as we are solving it now, I will just be bringing up other things involved. Is there anyone? You keep quiet. That means that you don't have issues with logarithm. We'll go to another topic. No question.
Negative index and fractional index.
Negative what?
Index and fractional index.
In logarithm. Let me see a question. Okay, yeah. This one is indices now. It's not logarithm. But do you have issue in that one? So if you have issue now, fine. Let's look at it too. But the topic is indices, not logarithm. Please don't feel as if while you are here, listen carefully. There's something I want us to know, please. You came here. Tutorial is a place where it's not a place where you look at, how will I be talking about what I don't know in the midst of those that know. Forget that thing. Say it here. This is where you should do what? Tackle it. Am I communicating? So the person that knows it, if the person feels that we are drawing him or her back, he should do what? Take this load and do what? And go. This is where we take it step by step. No matter what, you don't even feel shy. Say it, no problem. We'll treat it here. Am I communicating? Please don't keep quiet, please. Let me see the question you're talking about. Which one is that?
Negative and fractional.
Fractional index. Okay, look at this one. See? Okay, by that you mean, from what you have in your notes, you mean, from what I can see here, okay, the issue is it, how did this become this? Is that the issue there? Huh?
Sir, I didn't know what you said.
You don't? You sure?
I didn't know what you said. Like, it's explainable.
Let me understand what this is.
She can explain it through that note that she knows, like she can read from it through that note.
So that is, then you know it now. Or is there any particular question you try to solve you couldn't solve? You know it now, Shay? Then let's go to another one. No time to waste. Once you know it, let's go to another one. You don't know which one? This one. How this became this. Huh? Okay. Any other one? Okay. The truth of the matter is this: I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to start going to proofs now, because proof may take us time, and at the end we. Okay, look up. Let me just do one simple thing, okay? A raised power plus A raised power is equal to what? For the law of indices, what is it? Amanda, for the law of indices, what it is? This is simply what? Plus what? True or false? So I mean this, sorry. Is this right? This right? Okay. So basically, this becomes what? A raised power what? 1. Because this is plus this. This is 2, right? So this is 2 over 2, which is what? A raised power what? 1. Right? Right? Good. Okay. Now, okay. You'll have, remember that, do you note something, this rule that say that if you have something like this, something like this, something like this, is certain as saying did you come across it? Across something like this? I don't want to go into proof, but did you come across something like this? And you believed it, right? Good. Now, also, that means when you see this type of thing without anything here, basically what should be here is 2. Okay? If there's nothing here, you assume that what is here is what? 2. Okay? So if you have something like this, that 2 invisible 2 here is certain as saying, sometimes you not see 2 here. Once you don't see it, know that what is here is what? 2. Because this is symbol of what? Square root. Am I communicating? So once you don't see anything here, just take it to be this. But sometimes you may see something like 3 there. Cube root, okay? That means it is what? Sometimes you also see something. Do you know why 1 is here, basically? Do you know why 1 is here? This 1 here, this is actually raised power what? 1. But this 1 is not invisible. And this 2 here is what? Invisible. So if you have something like this, just know that basically if I'm to add them, see what you have. Raised power what? So if you open everything now, it becomes what? 1 becomes 1, 2 becomes B. You have 1 over what? 2. In that case, if you have something like this, 3, then it becomes what? B raised power what? 2 over what? 3. Is it clear now? Good. Okay. So, then let's move to logarithm. You've solved log questions in logarithm. Is there any confusing question in logarithm? You personally see, if is the more you solve questions, the more you solve question. Where are they now?
Sorry, let me give you my handout.
No, there's not at you. See, I want to tell you something. What makes things like this more effective is that on your own, you have practiced a lot. Is the more you practice these things on your own, that's when you start writing out questions that you find it difficult to do what. So, in fact, I now put it to you from today onwards, get a book, separate book. Try now to solve as many questions you can. Those ones you cannot solve, you do what? Circle them, bring them here. We'll look at it. Am I communicating? So that I don't need to be asking which question, because if you keep quiet, that is a sign that you have not actually been studying. That's the truth.
Okay, like now, you're not going to do maths apart from other subjects. Now I'm presenting the question.
Who now be what?
When I'm going to present the question to you.
Like she studies maths now, and she wants to bring questions.
Maths is not too.
These are what you will do before the class now. These are practice you have to do before. I'm telling you what you should do before class.
It's not, I'm talking of question. Because me, like this this equation logarithm normally have, that is very difficult equation logarithm normally have. What is this? Is not easy. There's a book that I saw that it's very difficult. I want to go to hostel and get this. Maybe him can get it.
You have maths today. You left it in hostel and you came in empty-handed.
No, just with you now. I can't get it. It's very important.
Okay. So, but before she takes us to what you are using, I mean, the foundation of good, those things you did in class, in logarithm, is there anything confusing there? Is there anyone that you don't have issues in? Before she takes us away from your classwork, because that's what she's going to do now.
So
I want us to be sure that the one you were done in class, that you are okay with that.
So let's just start from the lows in from this thing.
Where is it now? Where is it? Ndị a na-agụ akwụkwọ. Ndị na-ebe kịta a na-agụ akwụkwọ. What's the question now? The past 30 minutes I'm asking for a question. Question is easy, and time is going. Okay, anyway, you are only good. Is this a question or is it a question you are giving in class or just formulated it now?
Yes, I just want to.
Huh?
That is one of.
This thing is not. Apart from the normal kind, there is this kind of logarithm that has this. Yes. I know what she's saying. There is this kind of logarithm that is like this.
Okay.
But the number is not correct. So
Is there anyone with we are giving put it the way it is?
So it's in this note.
Which note?
Thomas.
Can get one. Can get. What's the
What's the value?
Get one. What here bank? What here?
So I'm not in my maths notes.
Get one. On the host there. Anyway, let me assume that you guys were taken by surprise, yeah? But I want us to come here prepared, okay? Okay. Look for it here. Join her. Please, I keep saying this for this thing to be fruitful, let it be question oriented so that we don't waste so much time telling long stories. Because okay now. This is what? Root what? Root what? 64. Root what? 9. 49. There is nothing much to solve here now. Just root 64 is what? 8. Is 8. This one is what? 7. Which is what? This is simply what? Is what? This is what? Log what? To base what? Plus what? To base what? What did law of logarithm say? What did the product law rule say? Huh? Please check your material and tell me what the just quote it the way it is there. Product rule, quote it the way it is there.
Log AXY is equal to log AX plus log AY. This is when the addition rule, when they are in the same base, we multiply.
Just don't worry, just call the rule for me. That's what I want to hear. What the rule say? Log what? Huh?
So if you want to multiply two numbers together and find the logarithm of the result, we can do this by adding together the logarithm of two numbers. This is the
See what I want you to call for me.
now what I called now log AXY.
I don't need the explanation. Don't explain. Just call it for me. Or if I know. Log what?
Log AXY.
Log AXY. How?
Log A is X.
Log ASY. That's the problem I want to correct. That's why I say you should call it. It's not log ASY. It's log XY to base A. It's not log AXY. It's log XY to what? Base A. It's equal to what?
Log X base A.
Good.
Log Y is
Good. So log what? That's what I want to correct. Log what? ASY to base what? A. Is equal to what? Log X to base what? A plus what? Log Y to base what? Base. If you watch that, they are in the same what? Base. Am I communicating? So that means if you solve and have something like this, you may be given a complex number that have you may be given a complex number in this form. You split the number into two. Am I communicating? Yes. Get the word factor. Who know that this x and y are factors of xy? True of us? Good. Some questions may come in this form, and they want you to simplify it. In that case, now you have to do what? Look for a factor of xy. Am I communicating? Now, sometimes they may come like this. You may have to integrate them and get something like this. So here now, as you can see here now, this is log 8 to base what? 10. Plus log 7 to base what? 10. They have the same base. So this thing is equal to what? Log what? Log good. Log what? 15. Yes. It's not 15, it's 8 times 7. Look at the rule. Is it clear? Look at the rule. 8 times what? To base what? 10. To base what? 10. So we have something like this. This becomes what? 8 times 7 is what? So we have log what? This is to base what? There are some questions you will see. There are some questions you will see. Any issue? It's clear. There are some questions you will see. They may give you let log 8 to base 10 be so number. Let log 7 to base 10 be so number. You will now be asked, what is the answer? It can come in that form. Apart from that, they may just want you to solve it and leave it in this form. So any form they want it to be, you should be able to do what? do that. So this is this rule. Am I communicating? So this one you said this question now simply the answer is what? Log 56 to what? To base 10. Because this is a perfect square, I can easily get the what? Root and can take it off from there. Any other question?
I have a question.
Bring them on.
Something like log, just use any number, log 10.
Mm-hmm.
Use any number, just use 2. Use 8.
Mm-hmm.
Plus log 10. I use 12 minus log 10. And you're now going to get maybe 21. So if you are given this 3 number, we have to cancel this log. Not just cancelling it, you have to divide it. Then carry the power that is going to get to this side. The answer will be like log 10, something like that. Then you now start dividing it.
You know, it depends on how the question comes. But anyway, if I'm to simplify this, it's simply let me just simplify because let me just simplify it. You have what? Root what? 8, right? So if you want to just simplify it, just simplify it. Is what? Log what? This is log 8, root 8 to base what? 10, right? Plus what? Root 12 to base what? 10 minus what? Root 21 to base what? 10. Now, this case now, you know that to clear this root sign, you know that this is written as saying log 10, 8 what? True of us? Plus what? Log what? This one now, if you want to bring this one down, a lot of things are involved here. Okay, but first of all, let's clear this square root sign first. Is that what you want to write? So this is what? Minus what? You have this logarithm that's that if you have log a to base x a raised to power y to base log a raised to power y to base x. Certain as saying this y will come over. We have y what? Log a to base what? X. You know this rule. And so if you bring this rule here now, we have half what? Log 10 to 8 to base 10 plus what?
Half
Minus what? Is it not?
Yes.
Up here? Oh, yeah, up here? If you go on and simplify, a lot of things are involved, but I've cleared what you want. You can even bring in, of course, you know that this thing now can come, this can present here. Hope you know. Yes. Then everything over this one. Hope you know. Yes. This one is not an issue now. What's that? I don't understand. What is my question? Root 49 is 7. What question is there?
So this is question. Find what? Body can
This is not a question. Look at your question properly, please. This thing cannot be a question. Look at the structure of the question. Find out what they want you to do there. See, success. Come. Please look at the question. Read the question well. You can't just come and write fortnight, 7, same question. What type of question is that one? Ask what? What they ask? So you go now. Is that a question? You just go to the word and write root fortnight, same question. Is that a question? Is that a question now? Read your question and what you want to. If you want to write a question, you write it out properly. Let's understand what you mean. Root fortnight is called a 7 is not a question. You specific of what you want us to do in the question, if it's a question at all. So what the questions say we should do here? Using what? Let me see it. We have numbers. We can have a number can be in logarithmic form or the index form. The question construction doesn't list. It's not sound. We have logarithmic. We have what? Index form. So if you have something like this, A is equal to, I think I mentioned it here. B raised to power what? 3. Then the logarithmic form of this is what? Log A to base B is equal to what? 3. Are we together? So this is logarithmic form, and this is what? Index what? Form. So if you bring this idea into this now, if you bring this idea into this now, you have log 7, log to base 7, square root of 49 to base 7 is equal to what? 1. Are we together? So if this now comes here, you have what? That root 49 is equal to what? 7 is equal to what? 1. So root 49 is what? 7. So if you put this in logarithmic form, what it will give you is what? Log square root of 9 to the 7 is equal to what? 7. Sorry, 1. This is the what? Logarithmic form of this number. This expression. Any other question? Is where? Where is the question?
Is it like something like base 1? Like you having your 2 base 10, your 2 base 3. Is that like your 2 base 1?
We'll take question again, so let me see it now. Let me see how the question is constructed. Kamara. Where is it?
Additional that
If they go to one, copy, and a team unnecessary stress because you will copy and copy nonsense. I'll hear wasting my time. If you are come, I thought you went there to get the textbook.
Okay, textbook.
Yeah, I get it. Let me see now. Copy. I know I wasted my time so much on it. I will be busy cracking my brain at the end. Open a mistake in your copy.
I appreciate it. That's all right.
Why didn't you bring the book? Are you hiding it or what?
No, I'm not hiding the textbook. I think I just did the question. I thought I did the textbook.
Please, I don't copy such thing. Next time, give me the textbook. Let me work with it. I prefer that. That's why I said what you are giving in class. What it is outside what you are giving in class, I want to see the textbook. Did I make it clear here? I say what you are giving in class. I believe that if one person here make mistake in what he copied, somebody else may do what? Copy it what? Properly. We sort of immediately here and now. So can do any other question from on where? Okay. After logging, what other topic did you do? So, okay. So, prepare yourself with questions in sort. So, we don't waste time. Okay, she asked a question. She asked a question. She said that, please look up, please. She said that there's a question like this: log 2 raised to the power 4. Log 2 raised to the power 4 to base what? 2. And from what she said and what you did, she understood why this became 4 times what? Log 2 to base 2. Then suddenly, this became 1. So she now asked him, how come? She now asked what? How come? You remember there's this law of, there's this law, if you go through your laws of logarithm, there's another law that says that log A to base A is equal to what? 1. Can you remember the law? Can you remember the law? Get every gem of Akusilia. Onya, I better come back Akusilia. If Onya, I better go back Akusilia. It's one of the laws of logarithm, okay? Okay, it is 0. Okay, up there, can go. Is there? Up there.
That question, like root the log 1/1 is equals to 0. Mana is na one like
Log 1
is equals to 0.
to any base is 0. Simple.
Then obviously 1 and 1 are not the same.
Any base of ordinary 0. Oscar 100. So far is log 1. You know, here is the base. Hope you know. So if you like, have log 1 to base 1 is 0. Because log 1 to any base is what? 0. In fact, if you follow the law of indices, this thing now will raise this thing up. You have that 1 is equal to what? 1 is equal to 0. Any number raised to power 0 is what? 1. True of us? So 1 log 1 to any base is what? 0. That one is there. But this one is different. This one, it talks about log of any number to its base. Not this one. 1 is not inclusive. 1 is general. That log 1 to any base is what? 0. Apart from 1, log of any other number to its base is what? 1. That's why this is log 2 to base 2. That's why it became what? 1. And if you use law of indices, this will hijack this one. If you put it in index form, you have that a is equal to what? A is equal to 1. And any number raised to power 1 is what? That number. True of us. If I raise a murder now to power 1 is what? A murder. Is it clear now? So any number raised to power 1 is what? That number.
So,
Are we good with plug it in?
yes.
Okay.
So this conjugate method is so.
Go. No time to waste. Just go. Put it there on the board. No time to waste. Is this what you are given in class?
Yes.
In class. Okay. Please, some other person should confirm this so I don't waste my time solving what is at the end. I said no mistake from somewhere. Someone should confirm this. So. Confirm it before I start solving. Wrong question, a megabyte calculation. 30 minutes, I will solve it up and down. At the end, it will be error from the question. Okay, this root covers 3s plus 4. Is this what you mean? 3s plus 4? Is it in that book?
Yes.
That's how
we are doing it.
Don't worry. Get here. Plus 3s minus 6 is equal to what? 10. Find the real what? Roots. Okay. Yes, sir. I have you, okay. Basically, you tried, but see, at this junction, look up. This step is somehow. Remember, you are sword rule that says that root A times root B is equal to what? But root A plus root B, is it equal to this? Is it? Is it? Is it equal to root AB? I hope you know that this can be A raised to power half plus B raised to power what? Half. This can also be this. Hope you know. Are they equal? They're not equal. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm. 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 There, but write it here. Write it here. Write it here.
Something like now. S squared plus 4s minus 3 equals to 0.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to solve this, you complete the square root of 4s equals to 3. This is s squared plus 4s plus 2 squared plus 3 plus 2 squared. In solving, the normally write it like this: s plus 2 equals to 4. So this
Did I write what?
in completing the square method,
Mm-hmm.
because they have the same distance, they will not be like this. Equal to 15.
This is equal to what? What is this you wrote here?
7.
Where did 7 come from?
As the 2 times 2 is 4. 4 plus 3.
This is the issue now. This thing is equal to this whole thing.
This thing now.
It's equal to this whole thing. Expand it now. Expand it now. This is equal to this whole thing here now. It's different from what you have here. This thing now is equal to this whole thing. Do it now, you see. If you expand that, it's s squared plus 4s plus 4. Do it now, you see. Expand it fast. Expand it. So it's different from this one. I understand where you're coming from, but it's different from that. Have you seen it? So that's why they simply replace this whole thing with what? This. And that is the actual completing square they mean. But they added the 2 square here, added 2 square here, 2 of us. So, but that one is different from here. This thing you did here now, look at it. This thing you did here now is something as what? This now. This entire one is a raised to half. Or yeah. The second one is like b base over what? Half. And what you came and equated it to. You replaced it with everything here, raised to half. Which is setting with this one. So that's why I say that this step is wrong. This what you did here now, you just did this thing. If this plus this is not equal to this, but you from what you said that you are saying on that this and this is equal to this, because you replaced this and this by everything in bracket raised to half. See it here, which is not true. That's why I said that from here, where you got it wrong is from here down, you got it wrong. Do you understand the point I'm making? See, before you can solve this thing now properly, you know about what is it called? Conjugate, right? Conjugate, right? Vera, stand up. If you're finished, stand up so you don't get lost. You know about conjugate, right? Are you serious? Accuse you in conjugates. Okay, let me explain. You know your binomial sort now, right? Binomial sort, right? Is this you know that root 4 plus root 5 root 4 plus root 5. Let's assume you have 1 plus root 5, okay? Conjugate of this is what? A conjugate sort is one that has what? Opposite of what? Opposite of what? The sign, opposite of the what? The sign. Are we together?
Yes.
Are we together? Now, if you want to rationalize a binomial sort, what do? You multiply the numerator and the denominator by the conjugate what? Let's assume you have a sort like this. 1 over 1 plus root 2. And you want to rationalize this sort now. You multiply the numerator and the denominator by the conjugate of this sort. That is a one that has opposite what? Sign. That's what we mean by conjugate. So here, so this is what? 1 minus what? Root 2 over what? 1 minus what? Root 2. Do you know why you want to eliminate the sort here? So, yes. It should have the one you use to multiply. This is a binomial sort. The one you use to multiply the numerator and the denominator will have opposite sign to what is here. And this one now that it has opposite sign, this is a conjugate sort to this, okay? Am I communicating? This is also conjugate to this. So that's what we mean by what? Conjugate. Okay? Does it make sense?
Yes.
Now, in this type of thing, now what you would do actually. Okay, all of you are very sleepy. Why is that enough? Eh? Okay, go up and sleep, Jiggy. Which one? We're not done yet. I'm surprised that all of you are standing up. That's why I'm asking. Let me know what's going on. Whether you're tired or what? Okay, you I said no. Why I said no?
If I see them again, I'm not focused.
You not?
I'm not focused.
Why I said no? Go, uncle. It's only better that I caught red-handed sleeping. I told her to stand up. I saw where I was standing up. We are getting confused. What is happening here? You, uncle. Bless him. You do what? Vibrant. This is a very funny word. Vibrant. Okay, now let's continue. Emeda, print this board for me, please. Ask.
Is it in this type of equation, like this equation, is the solution not like this? Equation is
But it cannot be solved like that. You know, I have a reason for mentioning conjugate, okay? I have a reason for doing what? Mentioning what? Conjugate. Now, let's go. Just clean everywhere. Okay. You understand what I mean by conjugate, right? Good. See, use conjugate of a sort to eliminate a lot of things. To eliminate a lot of things. Do you know why you cannot add these two together? Do you know why? They are not sister swords. Okay? Am I communicating? Okay, they are not brothers. I say sister swords, you look at you. Forget jargons I'm using. They are not what? They don't resemble, okay? Okay? You can easily add. Let's assume we have 3s plus 4. Am I communicating? Plus 1 plus root 3s plus 1. Are you aware that you can add this together and get what? 2 what? Root 3s plus 1. Hope you know. Are you aware? Are you aware? Yes. Good. But this cannot go. This cannot do what? Go. We need to introduce something here that will help us to do what? Eliminate this. So you can say, okay, are you aware that this thing has similarity like with root A plus what? Root B is equal to what? 10. Are you aware? Are you aware? Yes. Are you aware? Yes. Because this is just one number, I hope you know. And one what? Number. So now, are you also aware that you can simply say equate the conjugate to another thing? You can say, okay, let's root A minus root B be equal to what? Maybe C or whatever. Am I communicating? Am I communicating? Then, if you achieve that, you can now, if you multiply this by this, you have succeeded in eliminating something here. Watch out now. If you multiply, this is 1, this is 2. Multiply this side by this side. Multiply this side by this side. You have something like this. Root A plus root B times what? Root A minus what? Root B is equal to what? 10 what? 10C. All together. If multiply this now, we have what? A times root A times root A is what? Is what? Simply A, right? Right? Then A times root A times minus root B is what? Minus root AB, right? Then B times root B times root A is what? Plus root AB. Root B times minus root B is what? Minus what? B is equal to what? 10C. This would have gone. True of us? True of us. We have A minus B is equal to what? 10C. Are you aware? Are you aware? Good. With this, you can easily find, you can even add, if you add this now, you can add this to any of this, maybe probably this one, and find what you're looking for. So let me know where to start. Let me work on this one straight. I just did this to schematically to make you understand where you are going to. You apply the conjugate sword here before you can easily, because you want to eliminate this thing. Before you can do anything with this thing, one of these things must go. And you must form a uniform stuff before it can work. Now with that now, can I clean this place? So now let us now look at this thing. We can equate if this plus this is equal to what? 10. We can say, okay, let the conjugate be equal to maybe y or anything. There's only s here. We can say let root what? 3s plus 4 minus, this will not change to what? Minus root 3s minus 6 be equal to anything. If you want to, you can use Z. Anything you want to use there, use. Anything you want to use what? There, you do what? Use. Now, having know that you multiply this the same way we did in that one, you have something like this. You have something like this. Root 3s plus 4 plus root 3x minus what? 6 times what? Root what? 3s plus 4 minus what? 3s minus 6. All is equal to what? This multiply this. What do you think will happen? We have what? This square sign will go. True of us? It will go, right? Then you have 3x plus what? 4. This times this times this minus. Of course, this times this will be what? I don't want to create so much this thing. Just know that if this multiply this multiply this, it give you negative of this and this. But if this multiply this, it will be positive. They will go. We call it difference of what? Square. They will go. So what will remain is this. This one. Okay, let me not confuse it. Let me do it. But do you understand that this and this will the square sign will go? Do you understand that one? Good. So this times this square will go. Then this times this we have minus what? 3s plus 4 dot what? 3s minus what? 6. This times this is what? Minus what? 3s what? Minus 6, right? Dot what? 3s plus what? 4. Am I communicating? So this times this now. This square root will go. We have what? Minus what? 3s minus 6. True of us is equal to what? Then what? Z. Then what? Z. Hope you know that this thing and this thing are the same thing. Therefore, they will do what? They will go, right? So you have 3x plus 4 minus 3x minus 6 is equal to what? Then what? 10z. Then what? 10z. So now let's go. So you have now 3s plus 3s is equal to what? 6s minus 2 is equal to what? 10z. So 3x is divided through by 3. By 2, we have 3s minus 1 is equal to what? 5 what? Z. Divide how?
6x minus.
How you got it?
I thought that they would do 6x minus.
No, I just divide through. I'm coming. I just divide through by 2. I reduce it to. Is it clear? No, it's not. It's not clear. Multiply that. Take marker. Multiply that thing here by 2. That 3x. Multiply all the terms by 2. We have that 3x. Remember where we started that this is equal to what? 10 what? 0. Remember, are we together? Remember, this is where we started from. So, do you know our mission? We want to find what? Z. Okay? Look up, please, look up. I want to do a drastic change now. Look up. We want to find Z. You can, if you expand this, you arrive at this point. If you also like you boycott this place and solve this in straight. Go back to the question. In fact, let me do it this way. Go back to, at this point now, what do you think should be Z? Let me know someone that thinks smart here. Look at this thing. What do you think Z should be?
So we have to reduce it to what is the 6x minus.
No, just that will lead to so long process. We still go back again. Abolo journey just come. Look at this question. Look at this thing now. What do you think? Huh? See what? You remember? Hope you remember how we got to this place. We multiply this by this, right? This one is this, and this one is what? This, right? And multiply this by this and got this. This by this and we got this. This and this. Sorry. This and this we got this, right? This and this we got this. Minus, right? This and this we got what? Here should be plus. But here and here will give you this, right? Here and here give us minus. So that means here and here should give us plus, right? Why here and here should give us what? Minus. But the root sign will do what? Go. So we are left with what? This equal to this. This will disappear. Minus this. Minus what? This. Now, if you look up, we have this. Someone should look at this thing critically and tell me. I want someone that think. And that you are saying something. We have what? Okay. Say it again. We have what?
At the beginning, you wrote let that square root of 3x plus 4 minus length of 3x plus 6z.
Okay.
Already z. So at our conclusion, at our ending point, we have it is equals to then z. So we have to remove z, substituting the equation here, open brackets, collect that and find.
Come and do it. Come and do it on the board now. You don't like to come down to the board. Come and do it fast. Do it. Let me see what you're saying.
I will say it's correct.
Yeah. I say do it. Do it. Hi, where is your confidence? Where has your confidence gone? Do it. You're sleeping again, brother. Okay. So I think at this point, I think let's not waste our time. I think we have tried. We have tried. Deal with it. Deal with it. Hello, please. Anyway, it's good. It's good for us to crack our brain a bit. But look at this thing. It's simple. It's simple. Okay, just one step. You will solve for Z. Let me clean here. Okay. You have that this is equal to Z. Just open the bracket straight, and you have what? 3x. Okay, you want one? 3s plus what? 4 minus what? 3s plus what? 6 is equal to what? 10z. So 3s minus 3s is equal to 0. 4 plus 6 is equal to 10. So 10 is equal to what? 10z. So z is equal to what? 10 over 10, which is what? 1. Is that what you solved? But it's okay. See, Nigo is okay. In this time, it can confuse you. The answer is Z is 1. So, any question now for now? Yes, I just open the bracket, simple. This multiply everything here. This is going to negative, this is going to 1, positive. This minus is 0. 6 plus 4 is 10. Z is equal to what? Yes. Negative and negative plus. Now, at this junction now, see what you now do. At this junction, we've got that Z is equal to what? Please copy this one before let me go back. So Z is now equal to what? 1. Okay. Remember, our target is to find what? What's our target? To find what? What's our target? To find what? X, right? Please copy. So by implication, any place we see Z, we put what? 1, right? So let's substitute 1 for Z in equation 2. So that means we now have root what? 3s plus what? 4 minus what? 3s minus 6 is equal to what? 1. This is equation what? 3. Now let's look at this equation now. We have equation 1 and equation what? 3. So let's add these two equations. Now look up. Can you see something now? Equation 1 and 3, do they resemble?
Yes.
Do they? Yes. Look well. Do they resemble? So that at this junction now we can add two of them up. So if you add them up now, you have something like this. Add equations what? 1 and what? 3. You have something like this. root 3s plus 4 plus what? Root what? 3s minus 6 is equal to what? 10. Equation 1 plus root what? 3s plus 4 minus 6 is equal to what? 1. Z 9 1. I've not seen that since they are not equal, it's same thing. You cannot add them. So this plus this is what? Hope you know that there's 1. A coefficient here is 1. Hope you know. And coefficient here is 1. Hope you know. So this plus this is what? 2 what? 2 root what? 2 root what? 3s plus 4. Are you aware? This thing here is Satan as saying root 2 plus root 2. What is it? 2 root 2 now. S plus, there's 2 inside. There's 2 inside. There's 3s plus 4 inside. There's 3s plus 4 inside. So Satan as saying 2 root 3s plus 4. It's not true. This monogenesis is what? Let me know someone that thinks deeply here. This monogenesis is what? Root 3s. Hope you know that if this has minus sign now, this has positive sign. So if you add them, this minus will take effect. Hope you know. That means you are actually subtracting this from this. Hope you know. So this root 3s minus 6 minus this one is what? So with this which one can never change the minus inside? Hope you know. This is root now. Okay, add this in or you add.
Let's go. This is this. That's like A minus B.
We are adding. We are not minusing.
Okay, you are adding.
Just now, I said add.
Okay. It is now 0.
It's 0. Go ahead.
That's what I said now.
It's how you are thinking. It's 0.
No, I don't know it's at the first place.
It's 0 because this we cancel. This is what? 0. True of us. Then this look up. Hello, look up. We are hitting it now. Look up. This plus this is now equal to what? Here is 0.
Yes.
This plus this is what? 10 plus 1 is what?
11.
Can I clear here now?
Yes.
So this thing now is something like this now. You now have something like this. 2 what? Root what?
3s.
3s plus 4 is now equal to what? 11. True of us? True of us? Good. Now, what is next to do? Our target is to find x. Hope you know. Are you aware? Our target is to do what? Find s. So what do we now? This is 2 root this thing. So what do we now do? We want to make this. We divide both sides by what? We divide both. Or sorry, you know you are rules of sword, right? I want to solve this in two ways. Let me first divide both sides by 2. If you divide both sides by 2, now you have what? That root what? 3s plus 4 is now equal to what? 11 over what? 2. Yeah. So what do we do to remove this? What do we do to remove this square root sign? We square both sides, right? We do what? We square both sides. So if you square both sides now, this here becomes what? 3s plus what? 4. True of us is equal to what? Square of 11 is what? 11 squared is what? 121. Oh yeah. Then 2 square is what? 4, right? Good. What are we finding? We are looking for x, right? Then. And for us to find s, that means this 4 must come here. must come back. Hope you know. For us to make this S, okay, we can move this one to this place. True of us? Or if you want to, we can use this for to multiply everything inside this place. Then now, shift. Any way you do it, we enter. Okay? So if we let me do it in a way that it will be straightforward. Because to avoid unnecessary fraction coming up, we can simply do what? 4 bracket what? 3s plus 4 is equal to what? 1, 2, 1. True of us?
Yes.
You will expand this what? Bracket. You have what? 4 times 3s is what? Plus what? Is equal to what? That means 12s is now equal to what? Minus what? 16. So 12s is equal to what? That is 118 what? 105, sorry. 105. That means S is now equal to what? 105 over what? Over what? 12. 3 can go here. Hope you know. 3 go here is what? 4. 3 divide 10 is what? 3 remember what? 1. You multiply by the base, it becomes what? We are working in base 10. 1 times 10 is what? 10 plus 5 is what? 15. 15 divided by 3 is what? 5. So yeah, sorry. 35 over what? 4. So x is what? 35 over 4. We are going to find the real what? The real what? What the equation say, sir? We should find the real what? What the equation say? The real what? We can leave it at this place and rest. You can move it to mixed fraction and get your answer. No problem, but I prefer leaving like this. Putting this now to this thing, it becomes what? 7 whole number what? No, 8 whole number. 8 whole number, 3 over what? 4. True of us? 4 times 8 is what? 32. Plus 3 is what? 35. So 8 whole number. Each might become 8.75. Point calculator. 35 divided by 4. It's 8.75. So any of them do you know the implication? If you want to know whether this is true, use 8.75 to replace x in the previous equation in that question. That question you are given, it must be equal to 10. You want to confirm whether this thing is correct, whether is the answer, put it here, put it back in the question. Anywhere you see this thing, you put 8.75 and see whether it will give you the answer you are looking for. So please, in this type of thing, there are 2 major steps we took here. The first step is that we look for the conjugates. We equated this conjugate to a particular word, any letter. Then we now multiply everything with the word question. And when we are done, if the conjugate will remove the other part. So we now have something else. The answer we got there, it helps us to find out the meaning of that letter. We use it to replace it in the word equation 2. Am I communicating? Then we now add the equation 3 and equation 2, and to get this thing, we will now make x the subject of the formula and get our answer. Have you done it? Later, okay. So this your question long ago. Is it what? Hard topic. My time is I need it's set at 10. My time is too small. Chai.
This one is confusing.
Let me see.
5 logs plus 4 logs. The already saw it one day. It's confusing.
So what is this there? Clean the board and write it. Let me see. So we have this one. After this, we'll stop for today. What we do is maybe next time, since mathematics calculation takes time, maybe we'll see how we can be merging it with other theory, or those that have theory. So now let's go. We have this. So what the question say? We should simplify or what? Is that all in the question? What the question say? What they want us to do? This is what I want to see. You read that this thing. This is guideline on what you saw. You cannot just write it and tell me to. So what did I do with it? Look at that upper one. What did he say?
Okay, which of the following expression can be simplified to log n?
To log what?
N.
Log what?
N.
N.
Yes. Determine the value of n in each case. We have not explicitly written down in the base. You can assume the base is 10, but the results are identical whichever base is used. Okay, so we'll simplify this and equate it to what? This, and find n simple. Okay, you know that C, whenever you are giving listen carefully, whenever you are giving anything in log, so far there are two bases. We have common log and natural log. Common log, the base is in base 10. Once the base of the log we are dealing with is not specified, it's in base what? 10. Another one we have is log base E. But once there's no specific base given to you, it's in base 10. So that means whatever we solve here, we equate it to this thing and find our what? N. Are we together? So now let's simplify this to be in this form. Let's go. This is 5 log. So here should be, remember our laws of logarithm now. This thing should become what? Log what? 2 raised to power what? 5 plus what? Log 3 raised to power what? 4 minus what? Log 4 raised to power what? 3. Log 4 raised to power what? 3. Okay. So what else do you think we can do here? This is log what? 32, right? Plus what? Log what? 3 times 3, 4, 6, 9. 3 times 3, 9. 9 times 6, 27. 27 times 3, 81. Log 81. Right? Minus what? Log what? 4 times 4, 16. 16 times 4, 64. Log 64. True or false? Good. Remember our laws of logarithm. This and this is what? We give you what? Log what? 32 times what? 81. Over what? Log what? Log what? 64. Choose 5 is what? Is it clear now? Good. So what do we think we can do here? Huh? What do you think we can do here?
Who?
Because
Huh?
if you are, because you know, because you're working on that block there, and the stem,
Let me finish.
open brackets.
You say what?
Because you're working on the same base, that is block, this thing base, then all of them are the same base.
Uh-huh.
So now you open bracket 32 times 81 divided by this thing, whatever you get, you find the log to this stem.
Let's go back to law of log reading. Log what? AXY is what to what? Log what? SA plus what? Log what? Y. A. Then log A X over Y, right? Is equal to what? Log what? Log S base A minus what? Base A. Good. Now let's bring it in here and see what we can make out of it. Let's bring it in and see what we can do what? Make out of it. Now let's do this in step by step and see what it gives us. Minus what? Log what? Let's do it step by step, okay? 32 times 81 is what?
2592.
Log what?
2592.
2592, right?
Yes.
Minus what? Log what? 64. Now, bring this in now and put it here. To give us something like this, right? Yes. Right? Good. So we have what? This statement as saying log what? 2 what?
5, 9.
Divided by what?
4.
What's the answer?
The answer is 40.5.
Huh? 40.5.
Yes, 40.5. Yes, 40.5.
Log what? 40.5 to base what? 10. Hope you know that this thing is 10, right? The base we are working on is base 10 now. Emerda, what is it? Are you with us? So this is 40.5 over what? 10. Hope you know. Now, with this now, remember we are told to put it in this form, log what? N. So if you equate this now to log n, that means n is what? N is what?
40.5.
40.5. Does it make sense?
Yes, sir.
Does it make sense?
Yes.
So n is what? 40.5. If you want, you can leave it at 4. That one is long story. No, don't approve me. Leave it at that. 40.5. I think, please, Divine.
So when it comes to division of log with different base,
What do you mean by division of different base?
like log 2 base 3 plus log 4 base 5 divided by log 2 base 6 plus or minus.
What do you think about it? Share with us your thoughts.
There is just that I cannot be able to recall
Call what?
the principle there. It sounds like multiplication of the log is I cannot remember. Just asking the question.
We'll stop here for the day, okay?
Okay.
We'll continue next time.
Are we having mass again?
Hmm?
I said, are we having mass again? We're not having mass again.
We have a timetable, right?
We're supposed to be having mass
Daily. Wow.
So you have a good point.
I said you're supposed to be having it daily.
That's wonderful.
So please help us in that mass, please.
Is there any mass to be doing?
Mathematics is good. Mathematics is good.
I think you are the only student.
All right, please, we'll stop here for. Please, what that thing you are saying, please, next time we bring it, let me look at what you're saying, okay? Ada? What next we have mass? Or they are boss? See, audio naka, is not mathematics can give me reason. So but I have to just 2 days with you in a week. I have other classes I attend to, not only your class. 2 days in a week. And I can't stay here from now till 12. Do you know when I wake up? 2, 3, I'm up. Won't I sleep again? so all right, thank you very much. In the ones we have done, please go and start them. Please have your story timetable. Do you know we wasted for like almost 45 minutes looking for question. We wasted, listen to me, wasted for like 45 minutes looking for questions. I stood here for like 4 minutes asking questions. So please, that timetable, I hope you people are with it. If you're not with it, please come and screenshot it here. Come and screenshot it and prepare yourself ahead of time. Okay? You prepare yourself ahead of what? Time. So that as we come, you present question immediately. Not when we come, I'll start asking you to bring question. You present questions immediately as we come. So as you go home, please, as you go back to your hostel, I want as you come here at 8 p.m. we'll start solving questions. Not when we come, we'll start looking for questions. And time will be going. In chemistry now, the next one is what? Chemistry. That should be when? Thursday. Look into your chemistry materials you are given, study it. Bring out questions where you do not understand. These are the things we tackle here when we come. Not when we come, we'll start looking for anything. Because if you allow me, 2 hours, we cannot cover it under 2 hours. But if you have a specific question, and we address the question, by the 2 hours you would have understood those things that you could not understand in the class. All right, thank you very much. God bless you. Good night.